and can run on cheaper, cleaner fuel, electric vehicles are creating a lengthening record of reliability and economic satisfaction that many drivers are now discovering. Think of them as Indiana Jones on wheels. They are the product of thousands of adventurers, inventors, hot rodders, engineers, and risk-takers who have relied mainly on America's high technology to challenge the auto industry's status quo. You need to do more than kick the tires to grasp the promise of these cars, but once you do, they will very likely give you a kick. The roots of the first generation of electrics go directly back to one of the founders of the nation, Ben Franklin. His early experiments with electricity attracted a worldwide following that included a minor 18th century Italian aristocrat, a reclusive dreamer named Alessandro Volta. Volta, a public school administrator who fancied himself a physicist, was proud to describe himself as a Franklinist. He performed magic tricks using static electricity and wrote poems in Latin and lyrical papers on electricity's mysterious properties and its possible future uses. When he described electricity as a miraculously invisible liquid, one of his mentors felt he had gone off the rails of science. He ordered Volta to keep silent forever. Instead, Volta went back to his lab. In 1799, he built a stack of silver coins, interspersing them with poker chip-sized pieces of zinc and circular pieces of water-soaked cardboard. After he soaked his hands in water and then grasped both ends of this strange apparatus, he was rewarded with a substantial electric shock. He had invented the first storage battery. The discovery brought him worldwide honors, including a medal from Napoleon and immortality as a unit measuring the potential carrying capacity of a line connected to an electric current, the volt. Alas, Count Volta never fully understood the complex electrochemical reaction that made his invention work. He has that in common with thousands of other pioneers who have spent their lives trying to fathom the continuing mysteries and quirks of batteries. The pioneer's work eventually led to the Electrobat, a black 1,650-pound coffin-shaped vehicle carrying on its skinny wheels a battery derived from those that powered Philadelphia's streetcars. It made its stunningly silent appearance on the lakefront in Chicago on Thanksgiving Day 1895. Electrobat was one of the standouts of the nation's first automobile race, even though it ran out of juice before the finish line and lost to a pack of noisy, fume-belching, gasoline-powered cars. The judges were so impressed, they gave it an award for appearance. Still, there were businessmen who saw electrics as the future. By 1900, the Electrobat morphed into the Mark 17 hansom cab. Although their batteries weighed nearly a ton, hundreds of these cabs zipped soundlessly along Manhattan streets at 20 miles per hour. They worked longer hours than horses could and did not poop on the streets. Plus, they provided an exotic thrill to passengers accustomed for generations to looking from the coach at the slowly churning backside of an animal. There is a sense of incompleteness about it, marveled Charlie Knickerbocker, a columnist for the New York Journal-American. You seem to be sitting on the end of a huge pushcart propelled by an invisible force and guided by a hidden hand. Most important, these cars made money. By the turn of the century, more than 27 manufacturers were making electrics. Among the leading customers creating the demand were society women who disliked arriving at a reception in a cloud of dust in a vehicle propelled by explosions and steered either by a goggled chauffeur or the man of the house. The electrics offered a salon-like quiet and luxury refinements, including glassed-in enclosures, carved wood interiors, crystal flower vases, even patent leather fenders.